What's going on, Lower Choke Test Dummies? Part of the TMF podcast. Jacob's not here tonight. Well, he was. They left. It's late. But I want to talk about Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson, man, I'm a fan. I like El Kukui. I like It's Tony time. Tonight wasn't your night, Tony. Wasn't. And we argue that maybe if Tony lost this fight, that could be the end of Tony Ferguson in the UFC. That it potentially could cut him. 3 fights in a row loss. He's 37. He didn't put up a good show. Maybe that'd be it for Tony. I watched this fight tonight, and I don't think that's the case. Did Tony lose the fight? Yes. Did he lose all 3 rounds? Yes, he did. But he didn't lose them in a fashion that was damaging. He lost them in a fashion that was arguably kind of boring. And that's someone who likes to watch jiu-jitsu and watch the ground game. I think that the fight was kind of boring. It had a couple moments. It had the ankle lock in round 2 that, I mean, undoubtedly did damage to Tony Ferguson's leg. Without a doubt. But Tony Ferguson is a monster, and he just pushes through it. He went right through all the pain, and he went all 3 rounds with him. And the thing about what Beneil did is that he just stayed on top of him, stayed on pressure, and the whole 3rd round, he didn't do anything really to Tony. Was he uncomfortable? Yes. Was he hurt? No. So I look at this and go, all right, you just had 2 opposing forces that really just got stuck here. But one of them just edged it out a little bit. But nothing was really like over the top. This was the end of Tony Ferguson. We didn't get to see Tony in the stand-up game that we're used to. And we didn't get to see him do damage like we're used to seeing. A violent bloodbath of a fight from Tony. And that wasn't his decision to make, apparently. He just got tied up. It happens. Look, it happens. His ground game to escape a lot of the dangerous spots he was in was good. So I think you give Tony another fight. I think you give Tony maybe you give Tony Michael Chandler. You know? I think that would be a good fight. Tony Ferguson, Michael Chandler. You give Tony someone who wants to stand toe-to-toe with Tony Ferguson. You can't give him Gaethje again because Justin Gaethje beat the brakes off of him. And Justin Gaethje deserves to fight for gold. 100%. And I think Michael Chandler came to the UFC and they he had a good quick knockout against Hooker, but you argue that a knockout like that doesn't show what you're capable of. 3 5-minute rounds shows what you're capable of. So I think you give Tony Ferguson Michael Chandler. I think you make that fight in lightweight. I think it'll be interesting. Two slugfest. One of them's going to be more of that aggressive pit bull guy, and then Tony's going to be that unconventional wild man. I'd like to see that fight. We'll see where they go from here. You know, where both fighters end up with who else is out there. So that's what I think, man. Look, Tony, you didn't let me down, buddy. You didn't. You went out there and you did your best, buddy. And saw that ankle lock was, dude. I don't even know how you made it through that. That's crazy. But I'm sure we'll see you again, buddy. I'm sure we'll see you again. Thanks for all the fights, and we'll see you next time.